let's take a look at some Wooble kits. Hello everyone, welcome to Creatively Crafty Me. I am Charlena, and today I just want to open up these Wooble kits with y'all here today. Now, I had purchased the Woobles Advent Calendar, even though I never opened it because I accidentally sent it to my daughter's house and then didn't end up getting it until basically Christmas Day. And so now I'm still up in the air about what I'm going to do with that Advent Calendar. Now, I have decided I could do one or two things. I could still open it here with y'all on this channel so y'all can see what came in that Advent, because believe it or not, that Advent right now is still available, or I can save it, which is what I think I'm going to do. If my granddaughter decides that she wants to continue to learn to crochet and get maybe a little more confident with holding her hook, then maybe that would be a really good Advent for her. I may just hold on to it for her because that would be a really cute Advent for her when she learns how to crochet. In addition to ordering the Advent, I decided to order these two kits because I thought they would be really cute things to work on. I wanted to get this apple mostly because I was born and raised and still work in New York. And even though New York is the big apple, they had a tiny apple on the Woobles website, and it was only $5. And I was like, I want to crochet up the apple to represent New York, basically. And then I am a lover of Halloween, and when I saw this little cauldron, I was like, yeah, I'm going to try and give that a go as well. Now, I don't remember why. I feel like if you spent a certain amount of money or something, somehow you ended up getting a free hook or a free gift. And this was my free gift. But I feel like it was you would get a free hook. And this is what I received. I received this Woobles hook. It is a 4mm crochet hook. Yeah, I received this Woobles hook. And it is a 4mm crochet hook, and it has this little animal on it and the Woobles logo, and then the hook itself, which is pretty short. I'm not sure if I want to open it, so I'm not going to open that, but I am going to open these kits here so we can see what is inside them and work them up and see if it's really as easy as they say. Wooble kits are for beginner crocheters, and I do not consider myself a beginner, but I still wanted to get these kits when I saw them and try them out. So let's open up the tiny apple first. I'm afraid to cut the yarn, but I can't actually get the packaging open. Okay, so let's see. So we have a card that says Tiny Apple. It says, make this tiny apple, follow the step-by-step guide. Go to learnthewoobles.com and type in the passcode. So that is the project that we're working on, the tiny apple. And it is very little yarn in here. So we have this little bit of green, this little bit of brown, and then I thought it was going to be more red, but it's like this reddish orange yarn, and that's all we get. And then we're getting some stuffing. So that's all that is in this particular kit to make the tiny apple. And I'm not sure what size hook you would need, but I guess I would have to go to the website or scan the QR code. And then let's open up. Now this one is a lot more stuffed than the tiny apple, and both kits were $5. So is that a lot of yarn for $5? Not really. Not really. All right, let's see what we're getting in here. But I guess to have a completed kit, I don't know, because I still feel like you don't have a hook. So I don't know if that's worth $5 or not. All right, let's see what comes in this cauldron one. Okay, I can cut it here, and that way I know I'm not cutting any yarn. Okay, let's see. Now for the cauldron, so it says tiny cauldron. Make the tiny cauldron by going to that same website and typing in the passcode. And then we have a bit more black yarn than we got in the orange. So this is how much black yarn came in the cauldron kit as compared to the apple kit. But that is literally all the yarn that came in this kit, and then you get this stuffing. So for $5 we got this small skein of yarn and this stuffing. I don't know, let's see about working this cauldron up as well as the apple, and let's see how long it'll take. Is it super easy to actually do? What size hook would you need and all of that? So just stick around. Let's see how this works out. Okay guys, let's just pretend like the first section of that video wasn't recorded a couple of weeks ago. I'm just saying. Anywho, so I have the tiny apple kit from the Woobles, and I do have the pattern pulled up here. Now it does say that this is a beginner plus pattern, and there's also video tutorials as well as the written pattern. And in the video tutorials, it does tell you that this is like an accessory kit to other kits. So if you don't know how to crochet, then maybe you should get the other kits first. But for now, I'm just going to click on the pattern and start working on the project. So this is a tiny apple from the Woobles. And it does say that you need a 4mm crochet hook, tapestry needle stuffing, the red, green, brown yarn, as well as scissors that's not included. It does give you information on how to read a Woobles pattern. But like I said, I think I'm just going to go into the pattern. Okay, so I'm going to use this 4mm furls hook. I had a different hook that I wanted to use. It was a Crochet Society hook. I have no idea where it went to. So I went to get another one, and I'm just going to use this one here. And we're just going to get started. Even though listening to, it comes in like this skein form. I mean, it comes in, what do you call it? Like a hank form. And I'm not going to ball. I'm not going to wind it up. I'm also not going to put it in a ball. I'm just going to work from the skein. I feel like this is pretty thick yarn, and it's such a small amount that it really shouldn't get too tangled. Let's hope I'm not. Let's hope I don't regret this decision. Okay. All right, so let's just get started. See how long this takes too. Curious. It's so small. I feel like it should work up pretty quick. Okay, I definitely think I would prefer a different hook, so I might go get a different hook. I'm not really liking this hook with this yarn. Now, I did get a Woobles hook, but I didn't want to open it, so. All right, so round 1 is done. Now let's go on to round 2. Yeah, I don't like this yarn with this hook. I have these on the desk, so I'm just going to use these as stitch markers for my project. All right. I really should change the hook, but I don't feel like getting up to go get another one. So we're gonna try to make this work. I feel like it shouldn't take too long, so I won't have to suffer too long. But yeah, I don't like this hook with this yarn. So it works out just like a regular stuffy pattern so far. And I have a lot of spaces in my stitches, but I'm pretty sure it's because of the hook I'm using, because this hook sucks with this yarn. But like I said, I'm not going to get a different hook because I don't feel like going to get one. So now on to the next one. I see though why they say this would be good for beginners, because this yarn is so thick. It's not even really yarn. It's like t-shirt over yarn or something, like t-shirt material over yarn almost. It's like a tube. Anywho, gonna keep going. What's looking like? Still going though. Okay, so I've reached a point where we are going to stuff the apple. So let's do that. Not a lot of stuffing, so here we go. Wonder should we use it all? It is such a tiny project. I think I'm just going to use all of it. It's not that much. Might be overstuffed, but I'm not going to concern myself. So I've used all the stuffing that has come with it. And now let's continue on. This is the shape we have right now. That's how much yarn we have left. It says leave a long tail. So let's just leave a long tail. And see what we do next. So that's what we're working with so far. This is what we're working with so far. Now we're shaping the apple. Okay, so I've made the apple and I have made the leaf, and then we have the brown yarn for the stem. We're just gonna put everything together and then we'll be done. they tell you cut an arm's length piece of brown yarn, and they literally give you just an arm length piece of brown yarn, but you don't need all this yarn anyhow. Okay, so there is our finished apple. It's cute. It's cute. This is supposed to be the stem, just the little sticks, the little piece of yarn sticking up. Maybe we should have put an extra leaf. But yeah, that's it. That is the completed apple. That's the bottom. There's the top. And yeah, so that is really, really super cute. It was a quick little project. And this is what we have left from our yarn. So they give you enough yarn to actually finish the project. So that's not an issue. And it is a teeny tiny apple. It's so cute.